Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Murda1 back again for another Quake 4 gameplay reaction. We have a duel today, me versus Stywoo on the map Phrantic. Check it out. Okay, so we are loaded up into a Phrantic here. I'm going up against Stywoo, as we have already established. And the main reason for this video is to give some of the players that I've encountered in Quake 4 recently some advice on how to play duels in terms of the momentum, the back and forth, how to play defense, that sort of thing. So this replay is not going to be just a regular voiceover like we usually do. I'm going to be stopping and starting a lot to give in-depth explanations, and hopefully some of the people that I've encountered, that I've spoken with, that I've tried to help on the fly, can watch this and get a little bit more understanding on just the back and forth, what you're supposed to be doing when. Because that's the main problem I see with the people that I play, or even that I spectate, that they sort of get lost in as the duel progresses. And so this is an effort for me to assist those players, with some information. All right, so we're on the map Phrantic. Phrantic is a small map. It doesn't have a mega health. It only has a red armor and 2 yellow armors. So just going into the map with that information alone, idealistically, every time somebody picks up a red armor, if you're the opposite guy, you want to pick up the 2 yellow armors, so that you have 100 and they have 100 armor. That's your game plan off the rip. You need to understand that. Second of all, there's a 50 health bubble that's on the map as well, that basically now acts as a mega health, because it's the biggest health pickup on the map. And you need to be able to control it, even though you don't control it as staunchly as a mega health. You still want to deny it, in as opposed to just picking it up to boost your health. You want to stop the other person from getting it as much as possible, especially when you know that they are low on health. So that's the overall game plan you use going into this specific map. Phrantic is sort of like a racetrack. It's like an oval with 2 or you can call it 2.5, 3 levels. You have the level I'm standing on right now, which is down here, and then you have this level up here, and then there is a level up top when you hit the jump pad, where the rocket launcher and the upper yellow spawn, right? And you can take these stairs up there as well. But the map is basically shaped like an oval in essence. And so you're like, a cat and a mouse, as I've explained before in some of my older videos on this channel. Whoever gets the armors and the weapons is the cat, and he's got to chase the mouse around the oval. Sometimes you stop here, you go back around. Sometimes you stop and you go back around. That's basically what it is. And so, jumping in now, let's start the video, and I'll try to give commentary as we go along. So keeping in mind, I spawned right here next to the shotgun, which is probably the worst spawn you can get. But I'm going to show you how to play it right off the spawn. So I spawned in at the worst spawn. He spawned on the other end of the map, which has the red armor, the upper yellow rockets. This side of the map just has this shotgun and this yellow armor right here. All right, so jumping into the map, I'm going to begin play now. So I grab the yellow, go up for the shotgun, immediately make my way to the middle, because I understand that he is, like 99% of players are going to go down in this tunnel here, or the red armor, which is in there. So the goal instantly off the rip is to even the score out. How do I do that? I grab the lightning gun and I set a trap for him coming out of the tunnel. If I can get a kill, I'll get a kill. If not, I'll burn off most of that red armor. And even if he got the top yellow, I don't even know yet, but even if he got that, I'll burn off a lot of it, or some of it, and then make my decisions from there. So continuing on now, grab the LG, drop down, immediately as he comes out, I start hitting them. This is sort of a trap. This is every time you go down in this red armor room, it's a opportunity for you to trap the other person. They can rocket jump out up right here where the grenade launcher is, or they can come this way or this way. 3 exits. This one up here is probably the safest one, but you do have to rocket jump, so you'll lose, some health and armor. But as you see, the play that I did now, I trapped him to even the score out, or even the armor discrepancy out. Able to hit my LG, he was able to hit rockets. I almost died, but good aim is what saved me in this situation. And even if I didn't kill him and he killed me, he would still be low, so that's advantageous for me off the spawn. So this is the kind of things you need to pay attention to. So I kill him, I go 1 up, grab the 50, grab his rocket, go through to the top level to catch him off the spawn. You heard the spawn there. He spawned down in this tunnel. And most people come up here for the rocket launcher, which whenever I advise anyone on playing this map, you should, versus a good player who mastered this map, you should never, ever, ever come up this tunnel off the spawn unless you know for sure that they are not, unless you know for sure that they're not going to be watching it. Or like, for example, if you died and you see that they went down in the red armor room, then you can come up here. But other than that, if they're in the middle or anywhere close to here, don't come up here because they're just going to come through the teleporter. You can shoot through the teleporter to cover this rocket launcher spawn, and you'll probably get hit if you come up here. But as you can see, he came up there and I was able to get a nice hit on him. Didn't get the kill there, but doesn't matter. He's now scrambling for health. He probably fell back to the shotgun spawn, and now I'm just waiting. Missed the wide open shot there, which is not good, but doesn't matter. We're still in control. I still have the advantage with the LG. And now you see him jump up the jump pad here. We hear him, so now we make a move. And what we're doing here now is, you've heard the jump pad just go off again for the second time. And what we're doing here is just jockeying for position. The red armor is up, but I'm not going to go for it. Why? Because that's going to allow him into the center of the map to trap me. So right now what I'm doing is stalling in this position here, holding control of the middle while I'm stacking up these yellows, because I still have the LG, and as long as I'm on the top level, I can, play with the positional advantage. So right now we're probably even on health and armor because he got this bottom yellow. I got the top one. I'm at 65 armor. But I have a positional advantage where he just can't run at me. Since we have even health, the positional advantage gives me the upper hand. You know what I'm saying? It's like that Star Wars meme, right? I have the upper hand, Anakin, or whatever the hell it was. I don't know. But that's what's going on here. So I heard the jump pad again for the second time, so I can assume that he is up top. But again, as a high level player, he could have done a fake jump pad jump where he jumped and didn't go up top, but instead landed on this second level here, up top here, like jumped on the jump pad and bounced around here, or shot a grenade on it. I'm not even sure if he has the grenade launcher. Could be anything. Got to keep all those options in your mind when you hear that jump pad. All right, continuing on. Now I heard the jump pad, so I immediately go through the cover up top, and you see where he ended up. He ended up back on the second level, just like I said. So he did a fake jump on the jump pad to end up the second level, wanting me to go there to defend so that he could break his way into the middle. I still had to respect the sound though, but I stayed close so that he didn't completely take over the middle. And as you can see, I'm still just preventing him in the red armor. Keep in mind, the red armor is still up right now. I'm not going for it, because that's going to give him a positional advantage over me. In this particular scenario with this particular player, Stywoo has better aim than me, right? So in this particular scenario, if I give him positional advantage, that is more important than the red armor. Like, his positional advantage, especially with the LG in the middle, is better than me getting a red armor. So I can't give him that. That's what I'm denying at this point. Understood? Okay, let's go. Drop down to block him off again. Got a couple hits in, bailed out of the fight to replenish my ammo and armor. And now that there is sort of a sort of like a not a stalemate, but a dead zone in the action, meaning he has to retreat back to go get the yellow armor. I can now allow him to get, per se, the upper rocket launcher, because I just picked up the yellow armor up there, so there's no armor up there. Now I can fall back and get the red, because I'm going to be at 200 armor, which is a good enough advantage for me to come out and fight him with the LG to make it sort of an even fight, because it's a given that he's going to burn off like 100 if he gets the LG and the positional advantage. Continuing on. I'll grab the red, take my rocket out, and heard him go through the teleporter there, so he's up top. And see, now he's breaking into the middle, and now he has the positional advantage, but we're good. We got 180 armor. So we can still, you know, we still have a little bit of advantage. And what I did here now is, just looping back a bit, I hit a crouch slide off the jump to stay silent. Then I went straight into a walk, which meaning I'm holding down the shift button to stay silent to try to drop on him and surprise him here, which I do. You can see he was standing still. Was trying to prevent him from getting that yellow, but we, you know, just bailed out, hit up the jump pad to keep the height advantage, and then got some licks in the LG. And he shot 2 great rockets there. Like I said, Stywoo got good aim, so gotta keep that in mind. I'm covering the upper rocket spawn now with the grenades, because as I said before, going up this tunnel here to somebody that is on the other side right here is sort of to their advantage, in my opinion. So once I spammed the grenades and I ensured that he wasn't there, then I freely moved up, got the upper rocket and the yellow, and now I'm covering this teleporter with the nades. Picked up the LG as well, and now in a good position to fight here. Gonna fall back because that shotgun is deadly up close, and we're just keeping our distance, replenishing our armor as best we can. And now here's an example of how you should try to play out of this red armor room. You notice I didn't just completely slide around and launch my way out like most people do. You can't do that versus a good player. They're gonna LG you down or hit you with a rocket. All kinds of bad things are gonna happen. So you have to play your way out. This is how you do it. There you can see a little peek of his foot right here. So I know that he's waiting there to trap me once I come out. So I just stay back, and the goal here is to get him to waste his ammo. He's got nades, probably has the LG. I wasn't even paying attention because I'm doing his commentary. And rockets. So you got 10 rockets, and you get about a few nades. I'm not sure the exact number of nades you got when you pick it up, and let's say LG or whatever. So I have a rocket launcher spawn right here. I can continuously re-up my rockets, and then I can also fall back to the red armor to re-up my armor. What I'm trying to do here now is not lose any health at all, because there's no health that I can get to replenish this except for this 50 right here. But if I go out there, it's going to kill me, right? So try not to get hit with anything, any spam, any nades, any machine gun, anything he uses, and just pump the armor up to 200. Keep replenishing the rockets to try to get some splash damage by hitting this ledge. As you can see there, he moved, so I tried to make my way out. But that was a good exchange there. Tried to make my way out, but he did some good LG to burn me down to 36 health. I shot a couple of great rockets. And then right now, we're in a gamble situation. He's going to kill me or I'm going to kill him. So I just try to keep the cursor on him to burn him down. And as I said, in this situation here, it doesn't matter, because even if he kills me, which as you saw he ended up doing, he's going to be super low, and I got the advantage off the spawn. So missed the last few there. He kills me. And we respawn in. Trap spawn again. He comes right on me. A little bit of maneuverability there, sorry. To escape, which is something you must do. And this jump here is a mandatory jump for you to learn on Phrantic. If you're playing this map, you need to learn all the trick jumps. If you don't, you're at a massive, massive disadvantage. And this jump that I'm going to do here is just a normal circle jump. And knowing how to do that in stride is advantageous. If I didn't know how to do that jump, I would certainly be dead in this situation. I'm going to slide around, jump across, get the health bubbles that he's coming for. Able to LG him down with the LG. And now we can fall back, pick up the red, pick up the rocket, and now we can safely come out into the middle because we know he just spawned. He's not going to have any armor. And, you know, that'll be that. Shouldn't really go through this teleporter here, but I was trying to combat him with the upper yellow. I was trying to prevent him from getting it. I have 136 armor, so I would be able to take like a good rocket to the face and still be able to, you know, fight. So that's basically what was going on through my mind when I did that. He ended up picking it up though. We ended up not taking any damage really. Got some LG on him to burn a couple of a few of his armor off, or his armor points I should say. And that is that. So the score is now still 2-1, still a close game, still back and forth, still touching each other, you know, with the LG, with the rocket, shotgun here and there. And this is sort of how the map is played. And we're able to slide around now on the aggression and take him out with the LG. Make our way to the available armor up, which is the yellow armor. Gonna max our health back out, get the shards as well. A lot of people that I see play Quake 4 recently in recent duels that I've just watched even this past week. If you see me spectating your game, people always walk past these shards. You cannot walk past the shards, must pick them up. Because they're like basically the green armor of Quake 4. A lot of times there's like 4 of them on the ground or 5 of them. That's basically a green armor. So, you know, you don't want to pass that up. Make our way back to the top now to get our position on advantage. Mistake there dropping down, but we got more shards and we got the LG, which is mandatory on this map. He has the top position now, so we're just going to dump these rockets through the teleporter and up top, and then replenish them right back with the lower rocket spawn. Bailed out of that bad position there where he was rushing towards us. Got hit with a bad rocket there, but we got a direct rocket back. Now we're holding the teleporter. Can't go directly for the yellow until, you know, it's safe. And then we can fall back down now and get to close to 200 armor with this red. Gotta be careful again. He's got the trap set up. Gonna land a nade down in the middle there. And we noticed that he fell back to the yellow, so we were able to safely come out. I just got the red, so we know it's not up. We're going to shoot these grenades right in the center there. We're going to rocket jump up to prevent him from even seeing us to attack us with the LG, because you got to keep in mind, again, Stywoo's LG is top notch. He's just going to laser you down as soon as he touches you with it. So anytime you can, you know, stay out of the line of sight, that's the route you want to take. Versus, you know, a rocket versus a good player with the LG. So we're back up to 200 armor, which is advantageous for us. We're on the top level. Another positional advantage for us. We got LG, we got rockets. So we're basically good to go. Now we're going to look to catch him off guard in a trap here. And we fall on him. Burned off a lot of that red armor he just picked up. And we dropped some good nades there to cover the ground, to hold, you know, sort of deny that space. And then we got into an LG battle while we had, let's go back and check. We had 171 armor. Let's go back a little bit more. So we spamming the nades here. It drops right in the center. LG fight ensues. Nade hits him, and then we get the cleanup with the LG. Spamming a nade down in the tunnel now, and we're going to swoop around, catch him off guard. And then we hold our position behind it because the shotgun does a lot of damage, so you can't just peek out randomly. Got him off the spawn again there with a nice, let's go back. Shot through the teleporter to cover that rocket spawn like I told you before, and cleaned it up with the LG. Heard him underneath here on the spawn now. We're going to set another trap for him. Good LG there. We dug down and we just hugged the wall and shot the rocket at that angle to get that kill. Instantly go back up top of the spawn now to cover the top rocket spawn. He's up there. Nice battle. We had the armor advantage, so we win. And the score is now 8-1. And that's the reason why you don't want to be close range with the shotgun. It chunked off all, I think I had like 89 points of health. Yep, dropped down, boom, all of it's gone. Now he's up a frag, and now we're, lost all our advantage. He now has the advantage. He just got the red armor. He's got the shotgun. Would have picked up the bottom rocket launcher as well. We have nothing off the spawn, so now we're on the back foot. We're not going to be aggressing. We're going to be staying silent. We're going to be running away, which is another skill that you must have when you play in Quake in duels. You must be able to backtrack and retreat efficiently. Just as good as you can strafe forward, you should be able to strafe backwards with the same efficiency. But we got the rocket now, so we can play a little defense. We got the upper yellow as well. So now we're in a not advantageous but decent position. He would have gotten the red armor and the bottom yellow, so he's at 150 armor. We're currently at 50. Grab the LG. Try to look for some shards to build our life up. Got a couple good, and that was just pure, fortunate situation there. Watch again. We go for the teleporter. Hits us with a direct. And we got just 3 miracle shots there. Any other situation, you'd probably win that 9 out of 10 times. So, spamming grenades down now to the red armor spawn. Tried to block him in there, but he got out anyway, forced his way out. Had the armor to do so. Didn't want to go up the jump pad because he could, air rocket me. So I decided to just stay down there and fight. And he approaches anyway and was able to kill me with the rocket. Off the spawn now, we're still at a disadvantage again. We got to level our character up. Weapons, armors, what's available, shards, anything. So we get the Hyper Blaster. We're in a little bit better position. Lasered me down off the spawn with the LG. Score is now 9-4. Dead body rocket was on the ground here from when I died previously, so fortunate situation there. I picked that up. Now we can play a little bit of defense with the rocket. The rocket is a very good defensive weapon, as well as the LG. Fall back to the yellow armor. We drop down, jump back up, pick up these shards. Important as well, I didn't go get these shards here because this puts me a little bit too far up the hallway. So if he comes crouch sliding around here, boosting out with the LG, I'm going to be dead. So I just get the 25 health bubble, fall back to the next one to get to 153. So now we know that he is down in the red armor room because he, didn't meet us in the middle or wasn't at the tunnel. So now we're going to take the top position again, replenish our rockets, and try to play some defense here. Got a nice rocket there, had to fall back. He rushes us with the LG and was able to take us down. Off the spawn here now, he's right on us. Gotta retreat like you saw that series there. Look. This is where the map knowledge comes in now. Run, back up, and I'm getting out of there, retreating. A lot of people, when in that situation, they're just going to try to fight and do damage with the machine gun. You don't want to do that. There's only specific situations where you want to fight off the spawn like that with the machine gun. namely when you know they're not that healthy. If you just got done in a fight and you did a lot of damage to them and you know they're low, then you can choose to fight off the spawn with the machine gun. In this case, I knew he was super strong because you remember he just lasered me down with the LG. So the best bet off the spawn, let me go back again. Just look, he's coming right at me. Got the shards, grenade, and I'm out of there. Out of there. Top position. Level up my character with the rocket. And now I can stay up here and try to get some pot shots in. Picked up more shards. Covering the exit. I hear him underneath there. Like, let me go back. You can hear him jumping right there. He's aware. I go silent by walking and try to prevent him from rushing me with the LG. And we're retreating. This is defensive play. This is what you must have. We got burned down though, but we did good damage. We did decent damage. I wouldn't say it was the best. And, you know, he ended up killing us there at the end with the shotgun. But let's watch that back. I'm going to go back again. We can count. So, catches me off guard here. Damage there, damage there. Denied the upper yellow. Couple ticks with the LG, and that's decent damage. Off the spawn now with the Hyper Blaster, we are able to get the red armor, get some nice hits in with the Hyper Blaster as well, and then we make our way to the yellow armor. Falls on us with the LG, which is to his advantage, as I said at the start of the video. Getting armor against somebody with great aim like that with the LG is not really an advantage. They'll just burn it off like you see there. So you must keep your positional advantage at all time. If I had the LG as well in that situation, it would have been good. Or if I was able to hit some, you know, miracle rockets. But at that distance, at the end of the LG max range, the rocket is not that strong, in my opinion. Because it's very easily dodged in Quake 4. Quake 4 has fast movement and aggressive dodging along with small hitboxes. So, you know, if you hit rockets, you get lucky in that situation, but most of the time the guy with the LG is going to have the advantage. Off the spawn here now. Now let's go back again. Off the spawn here, I have nothing again. He's going to come right for me. I hear him and I know he's coming here to combat the red. So I have no choice here but to sort of fight. I'm just going to get whatever damage I can get in. I hide around the corner here because if he zooms around, then I can just bail out. So we stay here and wait to see what he does. He comes around. He instantly turns around though. We shot a couple shots, tried to get a little gauntlet in. We pushed him off the ledge and we're able to stay alive. Go through the teleporter, get the yellow, and get the health. I didn't go for the rocket there because the health was more important. Get the grenade launcher so I was able to spam down. Get the upper rocket, and now we can do some work. And you see, let's go back again there. Look at that series there. All the way back. We're going to go all the way back to when I spawned. I spawn in. Engage in a fight. Pick out the gauntlet. Push them off so that, you know, you can't really jump back up this ledge here. You have to like slide around, do a ramp jump, and then bounce here. So that takes a little bit of time. Or you just slide up and go around to come through the center. So after that, I bail out. I'm at 12 health. This is sort of the survivability that you need to be a good player. Yellow. Get my health up. Top priority, get the armor shards. Now I'm at 6260, which is decent. Get a rocket launcher that I can fight with. Meet him, get the upper yellow health bubble. And now you see, I'm survived, I'm in the game. He's probably low on ammo now, so he's going to have to re-up soon. And now I can position myself up here and try to fight. Now, spammed a couple of grenades there, and I shot this rocket here to get some splash damage against this wall. I hear that it hits, so I know he's there, and you can see an LG in me. Can't go into the middle because, of course, the LG is just going to burn me down, so now we got to play out again. This was fortunate for me. He ran out of LG. I noticed that, so now I can push in because he's not that accurate. Well, nobody's that accurate with the Hyper Blaster. So now I get the 50 and, you know, try to make a move now. I hear the LG buzz again.
1 minute warning.
Hit the 1 minute warning mark, and now this whole series that you've seen since you remember the score was 8-1 at one point. I had the momentum from the beginning to up to 8-1 on the score. He got a kill, and now he's climbed all the way back into the game at 9-7. So this is a momentum shift. And this whole time you've been watching, I've been playing defense. I'm on the back foot. You know what I'm saying? Trying to scramble to survive to get back control of the game. This is what's going on that a lot of the newer players or less experienced players with Duel don't understand. They don't understand when they don't have the advantage, that there's certain things you can and can't do. When you don't have the advantage, you cannot play aggressively, except for in certain situations where you have a very staunch positional advantage. Like if I had the LG and I was trying to trap him out of the red room, that's a clear positional advantage that you can play. But you just can't grab a rocket launcher and drop down with somebody that just picked up the red armor, that's a good player, and think you're gonna, you know, do something. He's just gonna kill you. So you need to be aware of this sort of unseen, unspoken battle that's going on, the momentum shift. So this whole time from 8-1 till now, I've been playing defense. So now I'm gonna hold right here. I just saw him jump by right here in this little crevice there. So I'm gonna play defense at the teleporter exit, just shooting rockets at it, because when they exit the teleporter, they usually come in a straight line. So as long as I got a rocket constantly going here, they're gonna get hit with a direct rocket. And so that's basically what I'm doing. I'm just killing time. It's less than a minute left. Killing time, waiting on the yellow, replenishing my rockets, and just varying the times. Trying to trip him up, trying to bait him to come through. Delaying. Boom. Got a hit there. I delayed long enough. He came through. Direct rocket hit. Shot another one. Got another hit. And now I'm going to set up here down the hallway to play more defense. Right now, I'm not trying to win the game. I'm trying to not lose the game. You need to be, you know, aware of this situation. You must be proficient in offense when you play duels. You must be proficient in defense when you play duels. I'm going to set up here. He charges at me. I dropped that. I shot a rocket, dropped down, and now I'm going to try to play, you know, defense from the bottom up with a falling opponent. Got some decent hits, but aim failed at the end there. And what saves me there? A maneuverability or movement, advanced movement skill. Did a ramp jump. Let's go back. Look, when you see I'm standing to the far right here to block off the line of sight from the LG, and then when he comes around the corner, I can circle jump to the middle of the ramp here. This is how you do this ramp jump. You sort of like circle jump to hit in the middle, and it'll just bounce you up. So I'm standing this far away for a reason. You see, I executed it there, and it saved me. I got the upper yellow, and now I'm just trying to still wait out the time. 20 seconds left, and boom, what did you just hear? A rocket jump. He did a great move by rocket jumping here instead of using the jump pad, because the jump pad would have given me a clear indication of where he is, and I could play defense with the rocket or even switch to my LG to get that 22, you know, the 22 hits on him. But he did a great move because he knows, like I've said in a million of my videos, you can't go up jump pads versus good players in Quake. It's an automatic death. I know because I've played for so long, the jump or the bounce pad arc or the jump pad arc is like ingrained in my body. You know, it's just muscle memory. Here the jump pad, I know where you are, and I know how fast you go up it. I know, you know, the trajectory, I know everything. So it's just an automatic kill. So he knows that, and what does he do? Let's go back. Instead of going up to chase me, rocket jumps up. Great move there, and I missed that last rocket and died. Now, off the spawn, here, he's coming right for me. You can see him right there off the spot. I just died up here, so he just came down. And now it's another, keep in mind, from 8-1 on the score. I'm playing defense this entire time. He's charging back into the game. He's got better aim than me. And now I'm just trying to, as I said before, hold off. This is pure defense. This is what you must have as a Quake player. You can't just be running at people with rockets and thinking you're doing something. You must be able to stave off good players, especially ones with better aim. So now off the spawn, what are my options? This is the best option here. I could circle around here, but somebody, when player on this map is standing here with the LG, they can just burn everything down. So I'm gonna fall through, and the reason I'm falling through here now is to funnel him through a choke point. This is a narrow hallway here, so I'm gonna funnel him through, and then the game plan is to try and escape to waste the rest of the 12 seconds left, or he's gonna run into some nades. So I slide, let's go back, spawn in, get me some shards. That's the 15 armor, nade launcher, drop down to get out of the line of sight of the LG. Time is running. Try to escape out of there, funneling him through another narrow hallway. Shooting nades, got 1 hit, 2 hits, and as you can see, he calls GG, knowing that there's only 3-4 seconds left, and we end up winning this game. So that was the final score here. Hope you guys learned a lot from watching this replay. And yeah, it's just showing you. Let's go back and take a look at the last series again. The last little bit. Let's go back off the spawn, go through full speed, aim, that's it. Backwards motion, backwards movement. I'm basically strafing through the map backwards. That's a skill you must acquire, learning how to shoot going forwards when you're attacking an opponent, learn how to shoot going backwards when you're defending against an opponent. It is a great game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please comment down below. Let me know what you think of this sort of format. Let's see, we're at 37 minutes. Damn, there's a long ass video. Maybe I need to cut this down for the future one, but hopefully somebody, watching, like I know I've spoken to Glasses, and player 55 is another player I played recently, as well as Snarky, that asked me for some advice. So I did this, watch this video, guys, and hopefully if you have any questions, let me know. But this is sort of how you need to play it. I'll do another one of these on Monsoon and Placebo Effect as well. And if you guys want more maps after that, the dual maps, I'll try to do those also. But this is just how I play the map. Hopefully you guys like it. But this is where we're gonna end this video today. Just want to say thank you again to all the recent subscribers. We are well on our way to the 300 mark. And yeah, guys, like this video, sub to the channel as well if you're not subbing. And until next time, take it easy. Peace.